And we return once more in Griftlands. Welcome back, everybody. Now with the good old Yeti microphone set up once again, we have a new microphone stand and a new microphone cable. And I think I have landed on a pretty good sound setting at this point. I hope you guys agree. We're still on the testing basis, but I dare say it sounds pretty good now. So I'm going to keep it like this probably for a little while, and then we'll hope that everything works out. Now, it's been a few days since I recorded because I was waiting for this setup to come online, but we're doing pretty well in the playthrough here. I think pretty damn well, in fact. The carapace here, can it be upgraded? I wonder, because it's shining, but this is not the upgraded one. Like, we know that there's the sharpened makeshift dagger. It gets this little flare on the card here. Alright, so these are not upgraded. It's just golden because they are rare, I guess, and hard to come by. Getting some yotes. Alright. Discard deck with some bleed in the middle. It sounds interesting. I'm not sure it's the best deck you can build just yet, but it's pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied. These carapaces are gonna carry us for a while. In the negotiation, it's all about evoking and doing a lot of hostility and passive damage. We're basically evoking heated and also deploying this heated up here. I picked the 3 cards with 4 heated arguments. I hope it won't backfire, but it should be damn cool if I can make it work. Yeah, alright. So there's some limited time opportunities down here. Let me turn down my own sound a little bit. It's a little bit loud. Maybe I do need to go and turn it down just a scotch in here. I tried silent and making my own sound a little bit more quiet, so I'm not like ringing in your guys' ears, but at the same time I don't want the music to overrule me, so it's tricky. Alright. Rox's special noodles. Rox is cooking some of the special fortifying noodles. They increase your max health up to from 71 is pretty high already, so that's pretty cool. And a desolate battlefield. Interesting. I think I should go for the special noodles. I've never tried that one before either. We've done a desolate battlefield so many times. It's a really good event. You just get good stuff in general. I want to see what Rux's... Like, it's probably 5 extra max health, which is not super great, but I got a lot of healing in my deck. I'm relying a lot of having a lot of health pool to work around with, so maybe we can make it just fine with that. Alright. I'm looking at these guys here. I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, we would want to befriend one of these by buying them enough drinks that they become really chummy with me. I thought I had collected more social boons than I apparently have. Like, we don't know any of these guys as social boons. We can make... at some point, I need to convince a doorman or what, a door lady, door person to eject a patron just to see what happens, because I have no idea. Never seen it in action. This guy loves me. Mixology. Whenever you drink, also restore for health. Oh, really? So even more of a reason to go and... Drinking adds an additional drunk die, so the social bane. But he loves me, this guy. This is the guy that we were the good Samaritan and saved. And so that's why he's cooking for me, obviously. Hey Sal, you have a refined palette, right? Want to try some of my VIP noodles? They're extra spicy, toughens up your insides. Extra maximum 5 health, but with no downside. Usually raising max health comes with some sort of immediate downside until you can heal it back up. Not this time. With the slop we ate on the derrick, most of my taste buds have been irradiated. Bring on the heat. It's the only way I feel alive. Rox smiles proudly. You won't be disappointed. Rox wasn't kidding. The heat blasts your tonsils and leaves your pores gasping for air. Alright, there's a little eating animation. Alright. And that's it. Fair enough. You can buy cards from him. You have a discount. So such a thing as a vial of slurry is pretty damn good to always have around. 56, and we have pretty high money right now. I'm not sure what I need money for at this point, but I'll buy this one. It's always a good one. Oh, no, it's too late. But there was a girl in here who I think disliked me, not hates me. Yeah, it wasn't him. So I hope. Otherwise we could have killed the person. Now we come to the money spending business again. I will heal bubbles for 23 unless we need it for something else here. Let me just check first. Like we are looking at Clock of the Swap. I need, in theory, I need another negotiation graft slot and I need another battle graft slot, I think. We are on day 3, which means we've got another entire day and then a little bit more. So we can probably get to it. We will have a boss fight today, I'm sure. Let me come back later, but let me heal bubbles. With a discount, it's actually really nice. Vendor Rake. We could buy a battle card. Oh, there's another rummage. No way. This is exactly what I need. To then get the discard rummage instead. Yeah, I mean, that is too good for my deck to not grab it, so I will. Is there another draw card in here? No. And more draw would also be really nice. Alright, so now we spend some money on that. We should be able to afford some graft slots still, at least one, with 258. Fish looks worried, but you'll be worried too if your bar was smoking. Alright, Fish. We have a problem. Some of the supplies I need to finish up this contraband. No, sorry, some of the supplies I need to finish this up are contraband, apparently. I see where this is going, but I don't know how to stop it from getting there. You want to be gently shook from your slumber by a new assassin each night? I need you to head down to the docks and grease the wheels, else I'll never get this done. Oh, I gotta go and turn off my Facebook. I always do that, but now I'm rusty at this whole business. Sorry about that, guys. Ask about booby trap. You said trap. Is this really necessary, Fish? We've done all right so far. Sure, if you don't count last night. I'm alive, aren't I? Might not have gone that way. Might have gone a very different. Can't you get your friends in the Admiralty to help you with this? Calling in favors for any old problem is exactly how you run out of favors to call in. Besides, with the auctions getting closer, I don't exactly know who my friends are. Winds change, opportunities knock, heads roll. Head out for the dock. I do remember this one. Pretty cool boss fight. I guess I'm headed to the docks then. Feel free to take my Bowser with you. Might take some convincing though. I just did a mission for this guy. Okay, so he likes me now. Which should make it easier. I have collected a lot of these social banes, but getting the social boons or offer people seems to be significantly harder. Yeah, none of them. Wow. I'm sure I've seen Herbla's social boon here before. Interesting. So maybe it has been reset or something with the update. That is possible. This would be a good idea, I think. It still costs me 60 here. Oh. Dang it. We heal and we get resolve back for the mission. But it's not gonna make Herbla my friend right now. 60 will put me down to 190-ish money. I'm gonna do it. We heal, we get the drunken cards. Heavy lifting. Like I said, oh, we have the heavy lifting from someone else. I see, that's how it works. Right. For 100 shields, Herbla would love me. Getting me another version of, or instance of this heavy lifting thing. Which is pretty good. Tempted. But now, the graft slots. The graft slots are so important. I'm not gonna... But we will convince... Oh, see, we can convince a long way to eject a patron. I wonder... Lose to resolve. Interesting. Oh, I see what something you could use it for sure is like if you had a guy in here who dislikes me or hates me, we could eject that person so that they don't heckle in other negotiations. At least that's one way, one thing that we would do. It loses me resolve, and I don't see what we would immediately get out of it. Well, so I'll leave it at that and say, ask a long way to help you. Inlay a long way. Fish said you might be able to help me solve her supply problem. Did she now? You're her employee, right? So you do jobs for Fish and in exchange she pays you? This would be another one of those times. Fish and I have a very specific understanding of what is and isn't my job. Make it worth my while and we can talk. And I'm not going to pay him. Convince him to do it for free. We have a lot of people helping now. Think big picture a long way. Imagine how much this would improve your lot. This should be good. Go on. You can trust Sal. Woof. Want to be served in my bar? Better listen up. Alright. I think we do 10 cards in the first round, but we didn't discard anything. Heck yeah. Perfect deck balance. We are being attacked on the trained rock. We got the stoic argument from someone. Herbler, I think. Here's the unstable card, which is great. I think we opened that. Pale Wind. Okay, so that was a unlucky draw. Whoops. Then what? We cannot evoke. Not unless we draw more cards somehow. I can defend with the Keep Composed. I think I'm gonna end up playing the Promoted Thinking, and then you should always do it first. I think we go with Flustered. And then we will use that. Lowering his damage output. Keep Composed. Sure. And I guess we just incept 2 Wanted. This was a pretty bad round. A pretty slow first round. We lost one of our good cards. With no gain. Alright. Let's pick it up a notch. So he is hiding his intentions. And if I damage this one without destroying it, it spawns an employ argument for him, which we do not want. So we will take it out with the Rooted Bellow, which is exactly on the money here. Good. Evoking. Nice. We can draw a card over here. Now he's doing the damage up here, and that's not a problem. In fact, this is exactly where you want the damage to go, if anywhere. The Stoic. So let's draw a card, I guess. It's getting a little bit interesting here. I'm not sure I want to play anything other than this slurred speech here, because I might be finishing it a little bit too quickly, and we do have some cards still that need XP, so I'm just gonna let it slide. We can double the boosted agitation. This is exactly what I wanted. Let me play the brainstorm though. We gotta... I mean, we're winning this one anyway, so we don't need it. Look at that. Alright, and it's over. Oh, I could have... You know what? I could have doubled the brainstorm and we would have gotten 2 instances of XP on it, so I could have done that better. Can I do anything else here? Draw card here, sure. Okay, and that's it. Abrupt Remark leveled up, nice. I think they'll just go for another wide remark, so they always trigger both when we trigger one, and then a higher chance of evoking all the time. Pick a negotiation card. More hostility cards, and another white lie. Oh boy. Attack once for each action available is actually really good. Remove target's composure first, and then deal a decent amount of damage. Steal target composures, target argument's composure here. Browbeat can get even stronger, and we do sometimes have a lot of actions. Kind of tricky. Wild Eye is so good, but it's another replenish card. I don't know. I think Browbeat might be what I'm going for. I'm already building a lot of actions. If we can get more of those action generators, then Browbeat will become better and better, and it will be pretty damn strong at the very end, I think. Like a machine gun kind of thing. You want some? We get that stuff for fish, then the bar is safer. If the bar is safer, then your job is easier. A little bit of effort now for a whole lot less of effort later. Make sense? Alright. That makes sense. Although I gotta say, too much of my job these days involves keeping your scrawny butt safe. That must be very hard for you. Whatever. Lead the way. You convinced them a long way to work for free. Heck yeah. Alright. Fish. Anything here? Nah. It's fine. Open map. We'll go to the craft market later. Come up here. It's dark when you arrive. The docks should be closed, but they shimmer with activity. It's not long before you spot why. A ship from the Rolock is moored in the harbor. No doubt there's a quarantine in place. I forgot what the Rolock is. It is a remote archipelago and biomass where cures and diseases are spawned alike. A wilderness type thing. The guards on duty approach you. Hey, ain't you Olu's little plaything? The hunter she keeps on a soft leash? Is that the way she describes me? Dock's closed, Grifter, even if Olu sent you. We got a Rolock shipment, and I bet you'd hate to be the one to test its quarantine. Attack the guards. Or bribe? No. But we can convince him to step aside. No escape, you cannot run. But the question is, if I have to kill them if I attacked. Maybe that's fine. I do want to keep working on our battle deck. I've won 2 cards that need some XP, not a big deal. But maybe I don't want to take damage on our guys just before the boss fight is what I'm thinking. It might be a tricky one, so I'll talk my way through this one. I think that is the smarter choice. Ulu's no dummy, and I'm not a child. She trusts me for a reason. There's only one way this can go. So what did he do for me? Oh, he incepted Fluster for me, my new guy here. Alright, that's a pretty good opening thing. I do not dislike that. Now, we're not losing the doggo, so we don't have to worry about it necessarily. We can do the hostile instincts. And then we will do the whole evoke combo. Okay. Then rooted bellow. Good. And I will play the brainstorm, even though we could play some defensive stuff instead. I just want to get XP. And the doggo will be fine. So he made a new argument interrogate plus, but all of our passive stuff is attacking it, so it won't get to fire. So we're taking 5 damage up on the dominance, which will mean we take 1 damage overspill into the core argument, and we have 1 composure. So right now we're taking no damage, and we would lose the dominance anyway, so we don't have to care. I could fire off Browbeat, and it wouldn't do as much as the Visionary Threaten. So I'll do the Visionary Threaten. Now, I'm sure someone thinking Pale Wind into Pale Duplicity on the Browbeat. Playing the browbeat twice means that on the first play of it, it burns all your actions, and then on the second attack, a second instance of it, you would not be attacking with it again. I'm pretty sure, but I'm also not certain, so we're gonna do it. And it's gonna be lethal anyway. Up to 7 actions, which means a minimum of 14 damage here, a maximum of 21. So we will probably find out whether it doubles it or not, but it will get the XP twice in either case. So 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it didn't play again, but it evoked everything, and then now we are winning. All is well in the land. Oh, we didn't want to get rid of the dangerous. Whoops. That unstable thing is kind of unstable. It's fine. Keep playing. Alright. What do we get? We can incept more doubt. Calling in favors doubles your influence. No. Gain influence at the end of your turn. Lose 2 influence. Could we combo off of that? I don't think so. Oh, you can actually, that's kind of interesting. The lose 3 arguments thing is in an argument that you spawn on yourself that takes away an influence. And then you can remove that with the reconsider card, which is cool because then you get to keep the influence that you got for 0 cost. But we don't need influence for anything. No, it would just slow me down. So no need for that one. Calling in favors is the same vein. So now the question becomes, do we go for the doubt? That we're already incepting doubt for free. And this seems arguably like just a less good card compared to that one that spawns doubt on its own. I do want to make my deck bigger though, so we have a bigger discard pile for the Pale Wind. And I would love to add more Pale Winds to our deck. So bigger deck will be good for us. And therefore I should just get another card, even though this one isn't the best. It's still a decent one. Sure. Dear Sakibia, I'm a hunter. I can take care of myself, and this is a waste of all of our time. You know what? Fine. Go on through. With any luck, you'll break out in putrid words, then I'll be laughing. I hope not. Find the ship. You make your way onto the deck of the Rolock ship. You come across an Admiralty officer, neck-deep in debate with a Jake's stevedore. The glint of a small box catches your eye from a pile of contraband. You recognize it as the goods the fish needs. I don't care what schedule you're on, that ship stays in quarantine. I got other ships to unload. What am I supposed to tell the Hessians? That they should delay the auction because their goods are held up? You let more ships in, that's exactly how infection spreads. Or are you too much of an ignoramus to follow? You figure this is a good time to break the tension. What are you doing here, Grifter? This is a secure area. Got a side deal with Ferdinian to get the package. Convince Ferdinian to end the quarantine. Did I do that last time? I forgot. And offer to attack the Admiralty. Grab the package and make a break for it. I think I did this one last time. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember what happened. To break the quarantine. Offer to attack the Admiralty. Let's try that one. You pull the stevedore aside for a quick private chat. Though, of course, the Admiralty clerk is immediately suspicious. You want this switch gone? I can handle that for you. At a discount, even. What? No. If I start putting switches in the ground every time we disagree, I'd be locked up. If you want to do it, if you want to help, do it graciously. You know, diplomacy style. I ain't get that much of that myself. Okay. Dang it. Excuse me, but I asked you a question, Hunter. What are you doing here? I think we can do the big one. Listen, Ferdinian, you gotta think clearly here. The auction is in 2 days. Do you think I don't know that? Union stands with Saul. You can trust Saul. So double flustered, which means for 4 turns, she's doing 33% less damage. That's going to be great for us. And we have the unstable again. So far, in this episode at least, the unstable has been backfiring all the time. But let's try it again. Hey, it worked. Nice. Did something good. So we already played 1 hostility card then, so we need more. Boosted agitation. At 3, I'll concede that at 3 cost, it's pretty hard for me to play it. So maybe it was a bad choice. Browbeat. Visionary Threaten. Let's do the Visionary Threaten. Alright, I don't think we are getting to... evoke this turn. Oh, the Browbeat would do it. So I got 1 more action. Let's defend. This dominance will go away before we even get hit. Because it's from the killer. And then the Browbeat won't do a lot of damage, but it will evoke. Good stuff. Alright. So she spawned an extra argument, and what's this up here? Baffled. Baffled, it cards every turn, not a big deal. But we gotta make sure that we take out this one in one fell swoop. We can do it with the Wounded Bellow again. Pretty lucky draw, I think. And we should. It will do more damage after I play the Dominance, I'm pretty sure. So let me do it like that. Oh, interesting. When this argument destroys another argument... Oh no, this is not the one that spawns ploy for them. I see. So we don't have to get it on the money. Well, then I should do the total press on it instead. Oh, we can do that here after. Okay, this one does more damage while I still have other hostility cards in hand, so let's do that first. Cannot defend my heated argument up here. I could do some Pale Reconsider, get rid of this Planted Evidence, and then play the rest of my stuff, Incept some Doubt, and Incept 2 Wanted. We will take 1 composure damage. Alright, so flash our badge, get rid of this Wanted over here. Then, that did not trigger the remarks. Interesting. That seems weird. Maybe the remarks have already been triggered this turn. There's the Pale Wind. Let me put another card in the discard before I play that. Remote Thinking. We can incept more Flustered. Or deploy Bait. Yeah, we will deploy Bait so we don't lose the dog. Not that it matters, we've won. We have victory. Maybe I shouldn't then. Yeah, I shouldn't play anything and just see if we draw something that can get some XP again. Ah, well, never mind. Got a craft upgrade. Cerebral Stimulants. Now we draw 2 extra cards per turn. Awesome. Erupt levels up, and it needs to just do more damage. When we evoke 1 Erupt, we already have a Pale Erupt, so whenever we evoke that one, it will always evoke the boosted Erupt. Might as well just get more damage on it then. And then the next card this turn costs 0 actions, and we can make it cost 0. That's pretty damn good with the 3 costs. See, now we're getting something that will combo up with the boosted agitation in specifically. So that's probably the one I'm getting. Subtlety gives us influence again. No, spends influence, but whatever. Yeah, non-sequitur will actually be pretty good in the deck. You haven't even let Rolox ship the dog. What? You haven't even let the Rolox ship dog yet. So just keep it out there until you hear from the skipper. In the meantime, let the Hessian ships come and go as they please. Quarantine is preserved, and so is your sanity. It's disorderly, but with the auction in 2 days, I suppose it can't be helped. Fine, though the quarantine is lifted. But if that Rolox ship drifts even an inch, I want to be told immediately. Ferdinand wants us off to sign some documents. Thanks for that, Grifter. My jaw was starting to ache from all the chin wagging. You almost make it when you hear a gurgling from across the bow. Oh, it is a new thing. What is that beast? A hulking beast heaves itself out of the water, shaking off droplets that sizzle on contact. Woe rushes to your side, looking suitably slack-jawed. My dock! No! No! I'll die before you ruin me, you Rolokian nightmare. And that's a bit of a cliffhanger, I guess. We'll be fighting this Crimson Drusk in the next episode, folks. So yeah, see you soon, and bye-bye.